Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch, my savior. Hold up. Give it that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the Bucs and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all got a problem, I taste it. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch, my savior. Hold up, give it that touch with my haters.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to fight
707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., this got me loose. From what you say, don't you. Then it won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
It's 2 a.m., this got me loose. From what you say, don't you. Then it won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location. Your location.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, you can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't no heart in hand. You know you better than that. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly with feet. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with
city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from Miami. Has it at the 11. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Get on.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hey, get some. Whoa.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Baker now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and long, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Miami touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. He rolls to his right. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Catch made left side by Egbuka. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Irving on second. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buccaneers.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Setting up the screen to Johnson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Baker now off the play fake. Finding Johnson once more. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. The throw left side finds Johnson. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought to a stop after he's found plenty of room to run. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
At the 49-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at first down here. Tua looking to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, here's Tua. That's caught, Devon Achane. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
44, ready.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. This finds its target, that's Hill. He's all the way home, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running back, motioning right. First down, here's Baker. Jump off, caught by his back. He runs it up to midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They'll stick with Achane. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's third and 6 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. Ready, team. Ready.
Here's Achane from the pistol. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches.
20, TX. Ready, team.
Tua out of the pistol. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Buccaneers getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Quickly, it's Johnson. Still has some space up near midfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First and goal. Here's Irving. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he checks this to another county. This one intended for the running back. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
44. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Gets this one to Waller. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down, and take a great...
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
He gets it up a little shy midfield. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, give to Irving. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Tua now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 3 now.
All right, come on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Here comes the final play of our first half.
You're right here. Right.
He's back to throw. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf and complete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Short pickup to their own 31. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
180.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Irving on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Third and just 2 to go. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Right, trying this straight ahead. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This throw is cuffed. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They motion the tight end over. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. He'll go quickly to the right. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with H.A. Bringing their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, here's Tua. Hits him on the in route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Achane, a first down carry. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for another Miami.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running with Achane out of the gun. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Go ahead.
Second down carry for Achane. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third down, 1 yard to go. Tua setting up to throw. Waddle makes the catch. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Tagovailoa on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Baker. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action. And he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They send a tight end in motion. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Buccaneers only up by a few. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin taps on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Dolphins 21. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Finds his back, Achane. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
40.
Desperation time here. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Brought in right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Tua again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Here he is to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. Out.
Working inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this was the type of response you always hope to